everyone, and welcome to Modakar channel. It's amazing what you can learn from just a single sentence. Today, we're going to dive into one from Indonesian that tells us so much about what it means to be a great leader. And hey, if you're learning Indonesian, this is perfect for you, because we're going to break down some really important words. Ready? Let's jump in. All right, so here it is, the sentence we're going to be looking at in the original Indonesian. Just listen to the flow of it. Sesungguhnya Allah menyuruhmu menyampaikan amanat kepada yang berhak menerimanya dan menyuruh kamu apabila menetapkan hukum di antara manusia supaya kamu menetapkan dengan adil. It just sounds so powerful, doesn't it? It's absolutely packed with meaning. So what does it actually say? Let's check out the English translation. Okay, so here's what that translates to in English. You can see right off the bat there are two really big ideas here. First, giving trust to the people who deserve it. And second, when you have to make a call, you judge with justice. These are basically the two pillars holding up this entire idea of leadership. We're going to build everything on these two concepts today. All right, section 2. This is where we get into the fun stuff, especially for all you language learners out there. We're going to break down a couple of key phrases from that sentence. And this isn't just a vocabulary lesson, okay? We're going to dig into the deeper cultural meaning behind these words. This is where you see how language is so much more than just, well, words. So, let's start with this first phrase, menyampaikan amanat. That basically means to deliver a trust. Now, the verb, menyampaikan, that's to deliver. But the really, really important word here, the one that's at the heart of this whole thing, is that noun, amanat. So, what exactly is amana? I mean, this is the key. It's not just trust in the way we might think, like, hey, can you hold my wallet? No. This is way deeper. Think of it as a sacred trust, a really heavy responsibility that someone gives you because they have total confidence in you. And get this, leadership itself, that's seen as the ultimate amana. It's not some prize you win. It's a massive duty you have to live up to. Okay, let's look at the second key phrase from that sentence. It's menetapkan dengan adil. This translates to establish with justice. So, menetapkan means to decide or to establish something. But the crucial part is how you do it. It has to be done dengan adil, with justice. So that begs the question, right? What does adil really mean here? Well, adil is all about being just, fair, and completely impartial. It's really the cornerstone of good judgment. The idea here is that this quality is absolutely essential if you want a peaceful, stable society. One where people aren't oppressed. It's the action part that goes hand in hand with that sacred trust, with amana. Okay, so we've looked at the language. We've broken down these two huge concepts. Now let's pull it all together. What does this wisdom actually tell us? We're going to synthesize all of this into 3 core principles for being a truly effective leader. So here they are, the 3 essential qualities of a leader, or kualitas pemimpin. It all starts with amana. You have to be trustworthy enough for that sacred responsibility. Then, because you have that trust, you must be adil, or just, in all your decisions. And finally, that all leads to being bertanggung jawab, which means being responsible, being accountable for everything you do, not just to the people, but to a higher standard. And this is where it gets really practical. I mean, what does this look like in the real world? It's the leader's duty. It means you have to fulfill the rights of the people, you have to uphold justice, and, this is a big one, you cannot misuse your power. It's put so well here. Honesty and justice, those are the keys. That's what brings blessing and success. You know, this is obviously ancient wisdom, but it feels so relevant, doesn't it? So why does this still matter so much today? Let's talk about how we can take these ideas from an old text and apply them to our modern lives. And really, this brings it all home for every single one of us. Look, most of us aren't presidents or CEOs, right? But we're all leaders in some way, in our families, with our friends, at our jobs. So the real question is, how do we apply these principles? How can you and I practice samana and honor the trust people put in us every day? And how can we act with adil, with real justice in our own lives? It's a fantastic question to think about, a challenge for all of us to be just a little bit better. So there you have it, a quick look at the sacred trust of leadership through the lens of Indonesian wisdom. It's such a powerful reminder that some things, like trust and justice, they're just timeless. Thanks so much for hanging out with us here on Motentecher channel. I really hope you got something valuable out of this. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.